Hey guys, this isn't really going to be a how-to video because I don't exactly know how to. This is the first I've encountered this, but this is a Browning 25-06. There's a reload. I don't know if you can see or not. Yeah, you can kind of see the primer there. There's a reload stuck in the chamber. It didn't fully go in, so obviously the bolt couldn't close, and then couldn't get it back out. It was at another gun shop. They put oil down the barrel, which I'm not knocking them for that because it's probably what I'd do too. I'd put some Croil down the barrel, try to let it creep around the case there, and hopefully you could tap it out. Unfortunately, that did not work for them. And I think when they tried to tap on the bullet from the muzzle end, it pushed the bullet down into the case. So now when you're trying to tap on the bullet to push the cartridge out of the chamber, the powder is kind of deadening the blow and it's not doing anything. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is actually pull the barrel, and then with the barrel pulled, I'll try to get another view. You can't really see it, but you'll see once I get the barrel off. I think the cartridge is sticking out of the breech just enough that hopefully we can get onto it with something. I thought about maybe cutting into the case and trying to get some oil in there, something to kill the powder. Prior to this, we tested on a primed case to see what would happen if you just drilled the primer out, and it actually ignited the primer. So don't really want to risk that here. This thing essentially could become a pipe bomb, and that wouldn't be any good. So like I said, this is just documenting what I'm doing. Stay tuned. I'm going to get this stripped down and get in my barrel vise and hopefully get this action pulled, and going to see what to do after that. All right, guys, I got this loosened, and all I can say is, holy Loctite. Surprisingly broke free okay, but after it broke free, it really had some, it was tight 3/4 of the way out. I guess it's just a safety thing, but yeah, now you can see a little bit better. It's hanging out enough that hopefully we can get something on that and try to get that case slide hammered out. So might have to make something here, but when I decide what I'm doing here, I'll be back with a video. All right, guys, unfortunately I didn't get this on video when I got this case unstuck. I actually wasn't even here. Dad got home from work and had a brilliant idea and tried it. We discussed it a little bit. I wasn't quite sure how he was gonna make this slide hammer, but he got it. So this is just going to be a reenactment for people that ever run into this issue. What he did was, as you saw in the previous clip, I had the barrel in the barrel vise clamped down. Not super tight, because sometimes if you clamp too tight, it could actually create more pressure on the chamber, and it could cause even more issues with trying to get the case out. But what he did was, he had an old Lyman turret press. If you can kind of see, that's like where the handle goes in, and that's where it pivots in your press. Then there's your shell holder up here. What he did was, he got the shell holder around the case like that, and you see if I can do this with one hand. This acted as the slide hammer. You would take this, hold tension back on the stuck case, and start ramming the slide into the rear of this. He had it taped up so he didn't nick it up, because he still uses this press sometimes, but sometimes the easiest tool is the way to do it. You don't want to spend hours and hours making a tool. I mean, you can, but just hate to take more time than you have to on it. So, but yeah, he did that, slide hammered it, and case came out. Now, it's exactly what we were suspecting. As you can see, no bullet. I don't even know if I can get this to focus in on it. You can kind of see. I actually can't even see the bullet. It forced it down into the case, and powder's up around it now. All you can see is powder. I think enough Croyle got down in there that the powder was actually dead, which is a good thing, because this could have essentially been a pipe bomb. Could have been very dangerous. But yeah, as you can see, the first time he tried with the slide hammer, it slipped off, and he had to rotate the shell holder to get another bite, and then it came off. So Brownells ever does another issue of Gun Kinks, I think maybe they need to include this in their book. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, or if you've ever ran into this issue and have a better way of doing it, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Thanks, guys.